What's up, you guys? My name is Coach Cam. I'm the owner of Primal Tribe, and today I want to talk about self-investment. It is so important, you guys. When I started my personal development journey, I was in such a scarcity mindset that I didn't really want to invest in myself. There was just always this thing that pushed me and egged me on, and it kind of gives me the devil on your shoulder type of vibe. But I know that it wasn't. I know that it was actually the angel on my shoulder, but she was hella persuasive. Looking back on it now, I kind of do see why I got that vibe. So let me tell you a quick little story. I was super skinny. Not even twig, toothpick, you know? And throughout school, skinny and short. I'm only 5'2" now, and I didn't stop growing super young. So I was just always short. Literally always hitting the record for the shortest person in my class, and I was skinny and I was weak, and I was just counting down the days for someone to get me out of this hell, and I could go to the gym and get big and learn how to fight and just be over it because I was over it. I literally did exactly that. So as soon as I could get my little butt in the gym, I made sure that I was there. I was in high school still, and I got in that gym because there was a minimum age. There was actually a legal age requirement to get into the gym. And so finally the day rolled around, and I literally still remember this day, okay? There's a shoe store right across from our gym. This day, there were so many dreams that were coming true in my life as this little high school girl. I remember it was pouring rain out, and at the time we were living in a home that was probably half an hour walk from the gym. I decided to go out since it was the first opportunity that I had. Everyone was working, so I'm unsupervised. It's pouring rain. I am running to the gym because obviously I don't want to spend too much time out in the rain, but I am going. I am at this point in my life overflowing with joy and excitement, and I'm reliving it right now, guys. So anyways, I got there. I am soaking wet, and I still remember I had little blue Nikes on, and I walked over to the shoe store and I got myself a pair of new mint green Nikes. Then I went across the road to the gym, and at the time I only had a little part-time job. I wanted to work since I was in grade 8. I was super young. And some of my friends started to get jobs, and I was literally jealous of them, and I was like, oh my God, they have money and they have a way to make money and I don't. I just want to work. I just want to make money. Because I saw a pattern with my parents. They always got to decide because they had money, and then they could call the shots. And I was like, well, I am going to get myself to a point where I have that type of money, and then I am the one that gets to call the shots and make the decisions. Anyways, I'm at the gym. I have new sneakers. It's pouring rain outside, but it cannot dampen and put out the fire within me. And my passion was just burning so bright. And I was excited because I was no longer going to be the itsy bitsy, skinny, short, weak person. And I go in there. I sign up for my membership. The lady at the front desk just happens to mention to me that they have personal trainers. About the same time that I started dreaming about having a job, I also started dreaming about being rich. And in my mind, I was just if I could have a chef, a maid, and a personal trainer, that's rich in my mind. And then she told me at the front desk that I could have a personal trainer. And I was like, bro, my dreams are coming true today. I was like, yeah, where do I sign? And this was literally the first investment that I made in myself. I spent $10,000 on this trainer, and I had my little job that paid me, and then I would take my money and pay my trainer. I basically didn't see any money for quite a while after that because, well, that was a lot of money. And especially, I think I was getting paid like $10 minimum wage to work at this place. And yeah, I just literally went all in because I was like, this is the first step. She's speaking my dreams to me. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Woo. And then I go home to my dad and I'm like, guess what? And he's like, what? And I was like, I signed up for the gym. He's like, oh, nice. Good job. And then I'm like, and guess what? And then he's like, what? And I'm like, and I got some shoes. He's like, wow, yeah, those are nice shoes. And I was like, and guess what? And he was like, what? I was like, and I spent $10,000 on a personal trainer. My dad's mind is like, you did what? And I'm like, I have a personal trainer. All I need now is a chef and maid, and I'm rich. Like, we're balling out. Anyways, my dad's stress levels went from like here. I always used to call my dad Yoda because this is like the level, okay? He's like got his little robe. My dad doesn't wear a robe, but I can like picture like this is his type of energy, like little robe, just like woo, you know, just chilling all the time. Anyways, brought him from like Yoda to like fucking mom just watch baby fall. Like that level of stress. And then he's like stressing hardcore. Especially in our household, we always had a scarcity mindset when it came to money. So he was like, $10,000, what? It was honestly the best decision that I ever made in my life because it started to slowly break down those limiting beliefs that I had about spending money on myself and making moves, making investments into myself. Looking back where I am today on my life, the reason that I am so happy, the reason that I am so successful is because I had coaches, because I had programs, because I started learning from the right people. I started paying attention to the right people. And when I was seeking out advice, I only got advice from people that had what I wanted. That's it, that's all. And so it was just an absolutely amazing blessing that I am still so fucking grateful for to this day. Because just, I think it was literally 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, I spent more money on a coach than I ever have in my whole life. Over at my dad's because it's Easter, right? And I was over at my dad's on the call, and I wasn't actually thinking about signing up for a coach, but I mean, when things just like work out, sometimes like God just whispers in my ear, jump, I'll catch you. And I'm like, yeah, buddy. Wah! And then I'm like, I know that this is the right thing to do. Yeah, so I signed up and I spent like so much money. My dad cannot even fathom it. And also it was charged in US dollars and I'm a little Canadian. And so it like went up even more because we're poor and they're richer than us. So their money is worth more than ours. Anyways, yeah, it was too funny. And I walked out and it was literally like replaying the same like reaction from him where he's like happy and excited for me, but his limiting beliefs are like putting him in a scarcity mindset. And I literally broke out of this when I was super young. So the sooner that you can get to actually like, I don't want to say taking risks with your money. I mean, some coaches that I had didn't obviously get me to the finish line, but every single one gave me a stepping stone. So no matter what like outcome you have with your coach, it is going to bring you at least one step closer to where you're going. Everyone has a purpose in your life. Rather, that person is just going to be there for a day or a season or a few years or, a lifetime. You might actually end up meeting a coach and making an investment with someone that is the coach, and you just vibe with them and they keep on moving forward and you keep on moving forward, and then you can just progress. Like, that would be fucking amazing, right? But at the end of the day, for me, I was able to let go of the fear because I saw that if I was looking at someone and I saw potential in hiring them as a coach and working with them, it was clear they knew something I didn't. Therefore, me spending time with them would eventually create that stepping stone that I was seeking in my life. Every single investment that I have ever made in myself has always given me something back. And it's built this amazing confidence with me as well, that I know that I can invest in myself and that it's going to create an ROI because I have become the type of person that's reliable. I've become the type of person that can learn, and I love to be a student. And obviously, I'm still working on all of those things, but those coaches and those programs that I enrolled for always gave me the next step, always gave me the next stepping stone of what I needed to accomplish in my journey. And of course, that's going to look different for everyone a bit, but the framework is going to be the same. I was thinking about this concept just the other day. I was driving in my car thinking, there's been a few times where in my existence, everything we had kind of left. Like, we kind of lost everything that we had. And I was just driving in my car thinking, like, what if I just lose everything that I have? And then I was like, that would be fine because I know that I've invested into myself and I've become the type of person that would rebuild everything that I have right now even faster than I built it the first time. And like, just that comfort and security is something that I would never get had I not invested in myself and taken those so-called risks. But is it really a risk if you know that you're always going to gain something for the investment and the time that you put in? Would you call that a risk?